Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunn, Supportive Oracle cards, the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Okay. I'm excited about this reading, and I don't have a reason for it yet. So, I'm all about it. Don't know why. That's it. Okay. All right. There's a lot of speed going into this. Life is speeding up, Antelope Spirit. When I feel like the Antelope, though, antelopes are very beautiful to me. Like, the way they move, they're very elegant. They know how to move in and out of situations. You know, sometimes they take risks that kind of get them caught in a snare. So what I'm feeling here is like there's something going on here, and you're going into it pretty quickly. You're getting involved in this pretty quickly. And you're trying to be like very elegant, very charismatic maybe. You're just trying to do the right thing. You're trying to get thought-provoking things out there, but you're not really trying to shake things up in a dramatic way, in the sense of like you're not trying to ruffle anybody's feathers, but you are trying to get some food out there for thought, kind of like, you know, just some interesting comments might happen here or there, but you're not looking to really anger anybody. How's that? The thing is, when this is happening, somebody starts using your energy to their benefit. Flamingo here. It says embrace the in-between, but when I feel like they're seeing an opportunity and they're making it look like it's to their benefit, like it's for them, or like, you know, yeah, the Aquarius is here for me, to help me. Oh yeah, the Aquarius did that for me. The Aquarius was saying that, well, they had me in mind. And somebody's trying to act like you're their biggest ally or something like that. Almost, or like you're a cheerleader for them, maybe. I kind of feel that's where it's going. Somebody's acting like you're a big support for them. A big supporter, like you're all about them. I don't think that's even close to where you are. I don't think that's what you're thinking. I don't think you're on that page at all. And this is going out into the situation. Like, this is the Queen of Swords in the situation itself. Like, there's a lot of communication. Somebody's trying to bend what you're doing to their benefit. Whatever they're doing, like, if they're trying to say that you're the biggest cheerleader for them, or you're doing this for them, it hits like a lead brick. What does that mean? It hits like a lead balloon, maybe, or it goes over like a lead balloon. But it's not good. You're not liking it. Let's just leave it at that. You don't like that. You got the devil card pop up on your side. Like, it's all fun and games until somebody tries to twist your words around. Then it's not. No. You're like, oh no. And you're like, I don't know where you got that thought from, but not at all. I am not your cheerleader. I am not setting this up for you. And you call this right out in 2 seconds, like, oh, that's bull. Nope. Not even close to happening here. Nope. Not ever. No. But the devil card is telling me you might be ripping into this person, or there's going to be some harsh words like, oh, wait, what? No. Like, you're all happy and good until somebody tries to twist your words, and you're like, nope. It's harsh, though. I don't have a lot with it other than it's harsh. The hawk is coming out in the actual situation. There's a lot of people paying attention here. When I'm seeing the hawk, I feel like, especially because it's in the situation, a lot of people are paying attention. I can't get around that, but somebody's really like saying, oh, what's happening there? But the hawk is also kind of like looking for the source. When I feel hawk, it's not just, is it hawk? Yeah. And it says, let spirit be your guide. When I'm feeling hawk, like, it seems like they see like the mice, but they're trying to find out where the mice congregate. Where do these mice live? They're not just about the one-off. They're about, well, where do they live? Where are they coming from? Because if I see one, there's more. So if they're trying to find out where the main spot of this is, so they can not just have a snack, they want a whole meal. So somebody's trying to figure out, like, what's the deal? Why is the Aquarius upset? What's going on? Because they're quite harsh about it, but they're probably, like, is there a reason for this? They're also trying to figure out, why are you harsh, but is it valid? Because it seems to be they immediately know whose did it. Whose did it? They immediately know the why. But they're trying to see, like, how far out of balance did that go before you just rip this person apart? But maybe was that warranted? And they're trying to decide for themselves if they think it was warranted. There's definitely somebody watching very closely here. Now, you kind of shut this whole situation right down. When you come at it quick, you come at it fast. You tie up loose ends quickly. The moment where you shut somebody down, that's itself. That the devil card is its own situation. Bam. And then you're quickly going in there to make sure people understand what you really mean, where you really stand, what you really think. You're like, I'm going to clear up any miscommunication here, any misunderstanding. You clear that up really fast is what I'm getting with this Eight of Wands. Quickly getting in there to put it in perspective. You're shutting down people who are playing it to their advantage. This flamingo or anybody else who might be using your words to their advantage, you're shutting that down fast. It is coming to a quick halt. Okay. Now this situation is like you set up a standard right away. You put in, like, what you make it very clear that, you do what you need to do. You do what has to be done. You're self-sufficient, but you're not going to put up with any bull. You'll do your part, but nobody's going to ride on your coattails. That's not going to happen. Not now, not ever. It hasn't happened before. It doesn't happen now. It's not going to happen again. Well, in this situation, not now, not ever. Let's do that. I don't know about the past. It's not really connecting there, so we'll just leave that where it is. But it's not going to happen now. It's not going to happen in the future. You set that up, and you're like, if people want to work with me and people put in their fair effort, I will give credit where credit is due, but no more and no less. I'll give credit where credit is due. Like, you'll honor the hard work. You put in your own hard work, and it's setting the standard. When I'm getting that with the Six of Cups, like, this moment from the past, because this is a history card, the moment you set this up, this moment that is past, people know this is how it's going to be going forward, too. Like, the history speaks for itself. And nobody wants to get in your way, is what I'm also getting. Nobody wants to cause an unnecessary problem. This is very, very, very good for the situation. You got the Empress. The situation is stabilizing. People know where you stand. People know not to cross you. People also don't know if they like you or not. That's the truth. Some people think you're okay, other people don't. But people seem to be just keeping a safe distance. Like, people don't know if they like you or not. A lot of people don't know if they like you or they don't like you. I feel like at this point, you're like, oh well. I just feel like it's kind of like, yeah, oh well. I'm going to stand up for myself, and I'm not going to feel bad about standing up for myself. And I feel that's your energy. Makes sense to me. I don't feel bad about it either, quite frankly. As things keep going forward, the white raven shows up in the environment. And I feel like you're watching something where somebody isn't coming towards you. Somebody's not trying to manipulate your words. But you're watching this scenario that you just went through play out with other people. And I feel like you're kind of like, all right, I'm not here to play policeman, police person, police woman, police person, whatever. I'm not here to be the authority on the situation. I'm not going to police it. But I want to watch it. Because I want to see what's the deal. What is this person trying to get? Why do they do this? Is this how they make it through the situations? Because you're kind of like, I want to see if this person who's playing this game, if they're doing a smoke and mirrors thing to prove their worth in a situation, and maybe they shouldn't be a part of the situation anyway, or if this is like, is this entertainment to them? What are they trying to get out of it? Like, why? You want to see the why. And the white raven is telling me it's coming forward again, and it's almost kind of like you're a little shocked to see it in the sense of like, wow, that's kind of quick. Like, they just pulled that with me, and now they're pulling it with somebody else. Like, part of you is wondering if they're just like a dim bulb. They're not that smart. You're thinking, well, maybe they're just kind of a little dipped, and maybe that's what you're trying to find out. Are they a little dipped, or why are they doing this? Do they feel like they need to? Like, what is the deal? So you're watching this. You got the Seven of Pentacles, kind of like you're going along doing what you need to do. You're kind of minding your own business, but keeping an ear to the ground at the same time, with the energy coming in here. But in the environment, nothing's really changing. You're not really getting involved. You're not getting your fingers in it. You know, you're not getting in there. You're not. You just want to see what the deal is, and like you want some more insight. Like, what's up with this person? What's up with this situation? Because it might be like a group of people, which is what I'm getting for some of you. Now you're watching, and you're still watching, and you're watching this ridiculousness, and you're kind of like, still seems weird, and you're seeing a fight, like a fight of some sort. A fight of some sort. What does that mean? It could be physical. You're not involved in this. You're not in it, but you're watching, and you're seeing how heated it gets, and you're watching somebody else. Somebody else is reacting the way you reacted. They get really upset. And they put this. They show like oh no, that's not what I said, and that's not where I stand. And like somebody else is standing up for themselves, the way you stood up for yourself. And you're watching this, and you're like, this is interesting, because you're thinking, does that person just push and push and push until somebody finally snaps? Is that their thing? Is that their kink almost? I hate to say it, but I've known people like that. Like they push and push and push, and they wait for somebody to blow up, and I swear that's what they want. Like that's like they get off on it. I don't know. And you're wondering, like, is that the thing here? I've literally experienced people like that. They don't make sense to me. They just flat out don't. Maybe other people, maybe to you they do, but to me, I'm like, I don't get it. Because it's like they get ripped apart, they get screamed at and yelled at, and it's almost like that's what they wanted. That's what they were trying for. And you're watching this. You're on the outside, and you're kind of like, oh, okay. So you go in and you make an unexpected move after this. I feel like the dust settles a little bit. It's almost like, you know, the building fell down, you give it 15, 20 minutes, and you're like, all right, now that the dust is starting to settle, let me deal with this. It's not that far after. You got the Tower with the Two of Pentacles and the Temperance. And there's two other cards coming in. The Tower, you're getting involved. I feel like you're going forward and you're just kind of like, I see this problem. I see this person as a problem. The situation is a problem. And you're kind of like, listen, I think we need to deal with this. For a couple different reasons. It's causing more situations. It's causing more disruption in the whole situation. And you're like, sooner or later, I'm going to have to deal with it anyway. And I'm not the type to sit here like a duck, like a sitting duck, like waiting for it to come my way before I deal with it. I'm going to be on the offensive. This seems to shock people. That's why it's the Tower. It's going to be a problem again. It may not be a problem for me for a while, but it's going to keep being a problem for other people. And that causes more problems that we don't need. And it's gonna bleed over. Like you're kind of like, it's going to bleed over on me anyway. In some shape or form, I'm going to have to deal with this fallout. And I'm over it. So you're going forward and you're talking this out with the right people. And I feel like they're saying, just keep loyal to the overall situation you're a part with. Be careful not to get carried away. Because I feel like this energy is going to get, like it already ticked you off once. You have that Devil card in the background, and I feel like that's really why they put that there. This person already, you don't like them. I just don't see how you would like them at this point, and you just don't. But be careful, be loyal to the situation. Don't get carried away, because just don't get carried away. I feel like you know what that means. For the people this is going to hit with, you know what that means. Just don't get carried away, because there's going to be a lot you could say. There's going to be a lot you don't need to say. If you don't need to say it, don't, because you could have backlash farther down the line. So if you don't need to say it, don't say it. It's up to you. You got to do what you want. But that's what they're saying with Dog. Be loyal to the situation, because you're going to be here for a while. The Whale to me is a very family-oriented card. It says, trust the great mystery, and that's fine. But I feel like it's being loyal to a situation because you're going to be a part of this, and you're going to make more bonds. Especially when I got here, that like people, there's a lot of people around the situation. They don't know if they like you or not, and you're like, well, whatever. But still, you're going to be bonding. The longer you're there, the more you're going to bond with people. People are going to warm up to you when they understand you more. They're going to see the value of you when they understand you more. They just need time to get to know you. So there's a lot of value here. There's a lot of a family atmosphere coming in, more family connections, like feeling that way the longer it goes. So it's going to be coming forward. And you don't want to cause problems. You don't want to like stunt the growth, because it's like, again, there's things you could say that you don't need to say, and it just might cause more disruption later than you need. The situation, especially because you are balancing it out, people are going to be shocked. They are, but they're also going to see long term how that benefited the whole situation, and how that it's probably way overdue. It's probably something that's way overdue, that somebody's been getting away with something for a long time that they shouldn't have, and you're going forward and you're stabilizing the situation. People are going to see that this was the right thing to do, and people are going to like rely on that more going down the line, in the sense of like, if something's really out of balance and they need somebody to stand up and correct it, they're probably going to come to you to help do that. So you're going to get a lot of allies for that, kind of like, you might say things that are a little off color once in a while. I don't know what that means, but all in all, you're the one who pushes things forward and helps get things on the right track. And they like that. And they're like, if something's not right and needs to be called out, they know that they can count on you to help get that out there. Sometimes I get to the end of these and it's kind of like the air coming out of a balloon. It's just, it just ends. And I think it just ended. So the message must be there. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.